Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? I'm just trying to make sense of all this.
Yeah, no problem. Let me help you out. It's pretty straightforward. Uh, Let me just share my screen real quick.
Okay.
All right.
I'm getting paper so that I can take notes.
Yeah, and I'm recording this as well, so I can just send you a copy of the recording
Oh,
afterwards. Okay.
that would be awesome.
So, so pretty straightforward with Link Wizard. The first thing I would recommend you do, just go into your settings. All right.
Uh-huh.
And check out your redirection settings. All right. So your redirection settings basically determine what happened whenever somebody clicks your link and they're redirecting. Okay. So like,
Okay.
for example, you look at this link right here. If you look at this link right here, you'll notice, like, if you just notice the action whenever I click on it,
Mm-hmm.
you see nothing really happens. It's just a blank screen. Okay.
Okay.
And then now it's actually went to a page that it doesn't look like it should be going to. So I'm just going to edit this guy real quick. And that way my affiliates don't get mad because I gave them a link that doesn't work. So just remember that at any time you can go in and actually just edit your links. So anytime you want to go in and edit your links. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just went in and edited that link because it's just not working. All right, but you notice whenever I clicked it, it just showed a completely blank screen, and
Right.
it didn't show anything. All right, so that's done in your settings. All right, in your redirection settings. All right.
Okay.
So I have don't show default redirection page. That just means show a blank screen. All right.
Okay.
If I change it to this, all right, then essentially what's going to happen is you can set up your own default redirection screen. All right. So I can go in and grab a picture. Let's say I'll grab this picture of Josh right here and give some redirection time, and you can give some message, all right? And then you can just save these changes. And then once you do that, you can go back to the link and notice the different behavior now. You see the different behavior. Now you actually see a little splash screen here where you see this screen before it actually redirects you to wherever you want to go. So that's just set here in your redirection settings. I like to keep mine blank. But if you want to brand yourself, then you can do this. Keep in mind that this can be overridden whenever you go create a link. So this is default for everything, but whenever you want to go create a link, if you want that particular link to be different, then you can just override this setting. All right, so I just like to keep mine on. I like to keep mine there. If you want to use our Zapier integration, you'll find that here. All right, one of the things that I would recommend you do is go to these pixels right here. All right. And then, do you know how to use Facebook pixels?
No, I'm new to all of this, so that's why I think I keep getting lost. I'm almost in that loop of I keep searching. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense, so I go look somewhere else for something else to see if something else makes sense. I start trying in that, and I'm like, yeah, that's not making any sense to me. So I keep going through all of these different tools, and I'm like, I'm not getting anywhere.
Do you have a Facebook ads account? Do you run Facebook ads?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, if you don't run Facebook ads, then you don't really need to care about these pixels. All right.
At some point, I would like to do that, but I haven't got there yet.
So at some point you would like to do it, it's really easy. You just, once you have your Facebook ads account, you have this you have your Facebook pixels. This just allows you to do custom tracking. All right.
Okay.
To give you an example, if you look at my links, I've got this link right here. All right. And this link I send out in an automation, all right? So essentially what happens is in this automation right here that I have set up some automation. And if you'll notice that what's happening here, once I get my email put in, is I'm sending out all these people. These are all my LinkedIn contacts. I'm sending them all out an email through an automation. All right. Once every minute, I send like 4 people emails. And you see this link wizard link right here. All right. This is created through an automation. And what's happening is since I have the automation set up, that link right there, if you look at this link, if I go in and actually, well, I can't edit this. Yeah, I can. If you see how I've got my pixel here? So now what I can do is I can literally, the only people who get these links are people that I'm connected to on LinkedIn. So now I can go into Facebook and I can advertise directly to my LinkedIn contacts. And I know if I run that advertisement, only my LinkedIn contacts are going to see that and nobody else. All right?
Oh.
So that's done with your Facebook pixel. You just go into Facebook. You've got your pixel right here. You just need to grab that pixel ID. And then you're just going to go into Link Wizard and you're going to go into your settings. And then you're just going to go to your pixels and you're going to add a pixel. Just tell us what type of pixel it is. For us, it's going to be Facebook. And then just give it a name, your Facebook pixel. Put in your I'm going to put in random data because I already have a Facebook pixel there. Just put in your Facebook pixel and then just save it. Once you save it, whenever you create a link, you'll be able to put that pixel on it so that whenever somebody clicks your link, Facebook will pixel them and you can use them now and create a custom audience and advertise just to those people. All right?
Okay.
And that's pretty much all you need to do here. Okay, you can go in and set IP restrictions if you want to set IP restrictions. That just means certain IP addresses, they can't get to your links. All right?
Okay.
So now that's pretty much all your setup that you need to do. Really, like I said, all you really need to do is go to your redirection settings and decide what you want your default redirection to be And if you want to use your Facebook pixel or any pixel, you know, if you want to do advertising on YouTube or Google or LinkedIn or Twitter or Pinterest, then you're going to pick one of those pixels, or you can use a custom pixel if you want to do something like WeChat or just something that's not really common.
Okay.
So once you have that, then you'll notice you have different links up here. All right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go through each one for you because they're pretty straightforward. The main one that you're ever going to use most likely is this short link. All right. So you click create short link. And then let's see. Now let me just grab Link Wizard here. Let me grab Facebook. Now I'm going to show you a couple things here. I'm going to take our long link. All right. I'm going to take this link. I just grabbed some random link that I have open. So I'm going to take this link, and if you look, it's going to fetch a preview. Now you see this link has this nice little share preview. Okay.
Okay.
So now what I can do is I can come in, give my link. All right. Now this is where you put your long link at. If you want to make it pretty and give your own little custom link, then just click on this, and you can get your own little custom link. All right. Now this is going to give you a link that says lnkw.co/custom link. All right.
And I can pretty much create it to be whatever I want it to be as long as it's not out there somewhere else?
That is correct.
Okay.
And they are case sensitive. All right. So if you create custom link and then you go in and create custom link with lowercase letters, those are two different links. So they are case sensitive. All right.
Okay.
So if you find out, like, let's say you're promoting Builderall and you find out that you try this and you find out, okay, hey, this link is already taken. Well, you could just maybe capitalize the A, and then it might work as long as somebody else doesn't have that same thing, because these are case sensitive. All right.
Okay.
So you can do that. If you want to add this URL is already taken. So that URL is already taken. So I'm just going to try that. See if that URL is already taken. That one's already taken. As you can imagine, we have lots of Builderall users. So those are all taken. All right. So that one's not taken, so good. If you want to add those pixels in that we talked about, you can just add them in here. They're not going to show up if you don't add them first. So yours is going to be empty until you go put in a pixel from your settings. All right.
Okay.
So if you want to use your pixel here, these tags are just for you. Okay. These tags don't really do anything but help you organize stuff.
So I can find where it's coming from.
Correct. You can go in essentially, if you look at your dashboard, and you can search by a tag. Like I've got a bunch of links that are related to a 100-day affiliate challenge that I'm doing. So I can just click on that and search, and then I can find all my links that are actually tagged like that. All right. So it allows you just some organization so that you can go in and find stuff out. Let's say you're doing affiliate promotions and you've got a bunch of affiliate offers where you could go in and say, okay, this right here, if it's Builderall, I could go in and say, you know, affiliate offer, and then I can say Builderall. All right. Now I know that I can go in and search my tags and say, okay, let me find all my affiliate links, and I'll just search my affiliate offers, or let me find all my Builderall links, and I can just search this tag. All right.
Okay.
This description is also just for you. All right. This is just so you know what you're doing with this link. You know, this link is on my YouTube video.
Okay.
All right, so that's just something that's just more things for you to go in and give yourself some organization, so you know, hey, where is this link at in the internet? What are you using this link for?
If I wanted to search the description for that, I could find it that way?
That's correct. You can search the description and it will show up over here. All right, so and then here's your custom redirection page. All right, so remember we had a redirection page. So we set ours to blank. You can override that here if you want. So if you want to override it, if you don't want to override it, just don't click it. If you want to make this one different than what all your other ones are, you can just go in and completely customize this. All right. Now, this is your fave icon. All right. So you see these little icons up here?
Mm-hmm.
Those are your fave icons. All right. So if you want to have a little fave icon, then you can go in and just add that fave icon in. You just need to give us an image file for that. You need to click the right thing. You need to just give us an image file for that fave icon. All right.
Okay.
Your link preview. Remember, I showed you a link preview here. All right. This is the default link preview for this long link that we're going to use. So you can customize that link preview. And when you customize it, there's essentially 3 elements to it. There's this image right here. There is a title, and there is also a description. This does not have a description. This just has an image and a title. All right.
Okay.
But you can completely customize that. All right. So you can go in and either use the original, whatever is already there. So if I use this original, when I share this link on Facebook, it's going to look just like my long link already looks. All right. If you want to customize it, you can customize it, and you can just pick what you want to customize. If you want to use the image that they have, but you want to change the title, then just change that. If you want to do completely custom, you can just do that. So I can go in and say, hey, I'm just going to use this image right here, and this is going to be my custom title. And this is going to be my custom description.
Okay.
All right. So now everything's custom for me on this link. When I share it, it will not look anything like this one does. It will look completely custom as I've just customized it. All right. Now these, you can only pick one of these. All right. And they're pretty straightforward. If you want your link to expire at a certain date and time, and at that certain date, let's say you're promoting an offer that expires at a certain date and time. So you can just go in and say, hey, at this date and time, this link is going to expire. So you could go in and say, hey, you know, on September, or this would be September 30th at 12 a.m., this link is going to expire, and pick your time zone where it's going to expire. So I would just pick, let's see, I could pick Eastern time. All right. So now what will happen is if somebody goes to this link after 12 a.m. on 9/30, then this link will be expired. They can no longer get to this link right here. All right. Okay. But you can give them a different link. All right. So I can say, hey, if this is expired, you need to redirect them there. All right. So if you leave this blank, it's just going to show them a picture that this link is expired. And if you don't leave this blank, it will redirect them to this different URL. All right. So that's one option that you have. You can pick a schedule for a link. Now, this schedule for a link allows you to create this link, and then you can essentially say, okay, on Monday, I want this to go here. On Tuesday, it should go here. On Wednesday, it should go here. So you could do like a daily recipe link, right? If you use this schedule, this doesn't really matter right here. All right. The only thing that this link matters for, if you use a schedule, is if you decide not to fill something out. So like if I go in and I fill this out like this, what would happen is every day of the week, except for Wednesday, if you click this link, you're going to go to this URL. But on Wednesday, you're going to go to this URL. Okay. If you want to add a special schedule in, like let's say for your birthday, you want to go in on your birthday, and on your birthday you want to do another link that they go to that will override this schedule. You could do that. So you could do like a weekly recipe where you have like a Monday through Sunday recipe, but on Thanksgiving you have a very special thing. On Christmas you have a very special thing. All right. So if somebody goes to your link on Christmas and Christmas is on a Wednesday, they will not make it to this Wednesday link. They will make it to this Christmas link. All right. So that's all that is. That's pretty straightforward. You just put that in, or you can pick geolocation. All right. On geolocation, you can just go in and you see you have either allow everybody or deny everybody. So let's say you only want people in the United States to click your link. You can just deny everybody, and then you can just come over here to the US and you can say, hey, allow these people. All right. So now anybody in the world, if they go to your link, they're going to be denied unless they're coming from the United States. If you want to do the opposite, you can do the opposite, and you can say, hey, everybody can go to my link, but these Russians, I don't want these Russians coming to my links. All right. So you can block them. Or you can say, you know what, everybody's going to go to my link except for Russians. They can't go. And if these people are from Australia, they're going to go to a different link. So I'm going to redirect them to a completely different link. All right. So now, like if you're promoting products on Amazon and you've got Amazon India and Amazon US, you can say, okay, hey, people in the US are going to go to the Amazon.com site. People in India are going to go to the Amazon Indian site. All right. So that's kind of what this allows you to do. It just allows you to set geolocations for your link. And that's it. Then you just go in and shorten your URL. Once you go in and shorten your URL, you're going to get a nice little, here's your pretty URL. And then you can just go to that URL and there's your link. All right.
Yeah.
So now you'll just see it will go, and then it will just redirect to the same page that I had over here. So it just redirects right over there. So no big deal there. All right. And then once that happens, you'll be able to go in and actually get some statistics on your link. You can see, hey, you got one link click here. All right. So we're just going to look at this link here that has more clicks. And then you can kind of come in. If you want, you can share this out on your social sites. All right. You can create an ad. This ad is not actually really necessary anymore, so don't even worry about that. It's like your custom redirection page. We just actually moved it from being here to the other side, and I haven't taken it out yet. You can brand your link. Branding your link, you only ever do this once, and you can decide if you want all your links to be at a subdomain. All right. If you use a subdomain, most likely, either way, if you use a subdomain or a subdirectory, most likely whenever you go give that pretty URL, like you saw when I put Builderall and it said this is already taken, if you use a subdomain, you'll most likely never get that message, because even though other people have Builderall, they're not on your subdomain. So you could just go in and put your name as a subdomain or your company name as a subdomain, and then most likely every little pretty URL that you want will be available to you because nobody else is using that subdomain. All right. But once you set that, then all your links are going to be on that subdomain. So if you set that, then all your links are going to be at a subdomain. All right?
If I was to do that, I just want to make sure that I understand this correctly. So say I use my name, Tammy Todd, and I use that as my subdomain, and then I did the Builderall thing. So when I click that, is that only going to take me to the Builderall page, and it's not actually going to take me to a Tammy Todd page? It's just going to take me to that one place?
No, it's going to take you to, all it's going to do is change your link. So you would have like tammytodd.lnkw.co/Builderall. That's what your link would look like. Where is it going to take you? It's going to take you to whatever long link you gave us. All right?
Okay.
But it just allows you.
It's still going to be a Builderall site, but it's just going to be a subdomain of Tammy Todd.
Yeah, it's going to be whatever link you gave us. All right.
Okay.
You're just shorting a URL. All we're doing is changing the way that URL looks. All right.
Okay.
It's going to operate like the link always operates. It's just going to look different. All right.
Okay. All right.
So then you can see the distribution here. You can just see where your clicks are coming from. All right. These are all the actual redirected links here. So you can see that pretty much all of them are coming from the United States here for the most part. Some of them are coming from India. Some of them came from Australia. Some of them came from whatever this is. I'm not sure what place this is right here. A couple of them came from Canada. And you can see all the information about your link clicks, when they happened, the IP address, the countries, the query strings, because you can pass query strings to the URLs. So you can essentially have a URL like this, and you can actually pass a query string, data equals some data. All right. And this data will be passed to your long URL as well. All right.
Okay.
So like if you're doing affiliate marketing, you could go in and create a link that doesn't have a query string and like to Builderall, right? And then you could just allow other people to use your short link, and all they have to do is pass their Builderall affiliate ID to your short link, and your short link will in turn pass that into Builderall. All right. So they wouldn't even have to create their own short link. They could just use yours.
Okay.
But if you get any query strings, you'll just get to see them here, and you'll get to see, okay, this user came with a query string, and we just show them to you. So you can just kind of see some information here about your links. All right. You can see right here's a link preview. So you can see here's that link, what it looks like if you share it on the internet. So that's what it's going to look like if you go share this on Facebook right now, because I set it custom. You can see your blocked links. So anybody, if they're blocked based on geolocation, or if they're blocked because your link has expired, then you're going to see all those blocked links. and what the reason was that they couldn't make it to your URL. It will show, okay, this is a blocked IP because you just went and you said, hey, you can go in here and grab this IP, and you can just be like, you know what, in your settings, you can go to this IP restrictions, and you can just say, this dude cannot go to any of my links anymore, all right? So you would see, okay, this dude is blocked from an IP restriction. Or you would see, okay, hey, this dude is blocked from a geolocation. If somebody from Russia is clicking your link, you'll see, okay, blocked by geolocation. If your link is expired, you'll see blocked because of expiration date, all right? So you'll be able to distinguish why things are being blocked. And then if you want some more information about your clicks, you can just look over here and it will give you some more information about your clicks. The countries that they're coming from, so that I can see most of all my traffic, 53% of my traffic is coming from the US. You can see the platforms that people are using. I can see most of my link clicks are coming from an iOS. You can also see browser. I can see most of my link clicks are happening from a Facebook app. You can see referring channels, and you can see block channels. All right, these two I can't really tell you right now I know what they are, but I can't tell you why they just have only that data. All right, but that gives you a little bit more information about who's visiting your links and what they're doing, and that's pretty much everything you need to know about a short link. All right.
Okay.
So that's going to be the most used thing that you do. You're going to use that most of the time. Wait, George. Then I'll just kind of go over some of these other things. First, a file link. A file link's really straightforward. Instead of giving a URL, you're going to give a file. All right, so I'll just show you an example of that. Here's a file link right here. All right, you see this file link right here. It's called All My Funnels. So if I just click it up, then you'll see it just says your download should start automatically. You see here's my file right here. It just downloaded my file. And then I can just click it, and here's my file. All right?
Okay.
You can easily use this to share like digital downloads. Like what I use it for is, remember all those links for my affiliate challenge that I showed you, that I had all the 100-day affiliate challenge links? Well, literally these, I've got people taking my 100-day affiliate challenge. So I just give them, instead of sending them out an email, I just send them through my chat bot. I just send them this link, and then they get a nice little pretty screen like this because I set it up like this. And then after this, they get this download. Here's the download right here. It's just a PDF document, and it's all the content that they need for, this is day 1 of the challenge. So they can just click it, and then here's their file, all the information that they need. So you can easily just share files on the internet like this without having to do anything. You can just host them on our server pretty much, and then just share a link if you need to. If you need to give somebody a file, you can just put it behind that link, and it makes it really, really easy. All right, so really easy to create. Everything else is almost the same. All right, all these settings you've already seen before in the short link. The only difference is, I mean, you can still give your name and everything. The only difference is, instead of giving a URL, you're just going to choose a file. All right, so that's pretty simple, right?
So it's basically just sending a PDF versus sending them to a website.
You can do whatever you want. You can upload a video there. You can upload a picture there. Any digital file, any type of file. The only thing that you can't upload are files that have an executable extension, like a code file. So like a JavaScript file or a PHP file or an exe file. Those things you won't be able to actually upload there because we don't let you. But images, videos, sound recordings, or PDF, Word documents, PowerPoint documents, literally any other type of file that's not a malicious file, you can just upload it and share it like that.
Okay.
It's great for me, like I said, because if you look at my scenario, I've got more than this. I'm just a lazy dude, and sometimes whenever I create links, I'm lazy and I don't tag all of them. But what I can do now is each one of these, whenever somebody I can see the progress of my students, right? I can see all my students, how well they've progressed. I can see only 3 of them's actually done day 3. So whenever I have every one of my students say, hey, I'm on day 8, I've done everything, I could be like, no, you're not. I don't think so. You can't be, because there's 4 of you telling me that. But what I can do now is I can go in and I can make an advertisement through Facebook, and I can target only these 3 people right here, and only
Okay.
them to see my ad, or I can target just these people. So this makes it really cool. I can deliver them my content, but at the same time I deliver them my content, I can pixel them and create a little custom audience just of people who've got my download. So if you're gonna do like an opt-in form where, you know, opt in and I'll give you my 5 secrets to making hotcakes, right? Well, now anybody who opts in, you can redirect them to this link that will download your 5 secrets of hotcakes. Well, but guess what? Now you can go in and you can make a custom audience just of those people, and you can say, hey, I see you got my 5 secrets of hotcakes. Would you like to buy my hotcake making machine? All right. So that's your file link. Rotating links are very, very similar to your short link, but it just allows you to add multiple links. All right. So you can go in and, let's say, for example, I've got a bunch of different softwares. I've got text in bulk. I've got sticky reviews, and I've got Magic Zap, and I got a lot more software. I could just keep going forever on this, but for the demo, this is enough. So I'm just going to do that. Everything else you've already seen before. You've already seen all these options. They're the same options that are on your other links, so you've already seen them. The only difference is you see I can add multiple URLs here. So I'll just create this. And then if you just look, I'm going to get this URL here. And if I click him, the first time I click him, he's going to go to my first guy. So that dude went to text in bulk. The next time somebody clicks him, he's going to go to my next guy. He went to sticky reviews. The next time somebody clicks him,
so okay.
It just rotates between all 3 links.
Gotcha.
So this is really great if you're doing like a webinar with 2 of your friends and you guys doing our Facebook Live. And what are you guys doing? You guys are talking about Builderall or your affiliate promotion, right? And you guys are going to do a live event where all 3 of you are doing a little webinar and doing a training, and you guys are all promoting the same product. Well, you can go in, one of you guys can create a rotating link, and this can be first person's affiliate link, second person's affiliate link, third person's affiliate link. And you can just share that one link in your webinar, and as people click it, it distributes the traffic evenly to all of you guys. All right? So
that's cool.
It's really cool. All right? This group link here, all right? You've seen everything before, all right? Mm-hmm. You've seen all this information. What this group link does is it creates a template, all right, for Zapier. So I'm going to show you my LinkedIn automation. Remember I showed you my LinkedIn automation?
Mm-hmm.
It's the group link right here, all right? So you can see in my dashboard, I'm just going to delete this guy because I don't care about him. And then I'm going to delete this other guy because I didn't care about him. But you can see here is a group link right here, my LinkedIn thing, all right? This is just a template. You go in and create it. It's a template. You see there is no URL here. You do not put a URL here. All you do is create a template, and then from Zapier, you can fire an automation, and you can create a group link. So you can see here, and these guys right here, if I look at my sent mail, I'm sending all these people emails, all right? So all these people are getting emails. I'm not sure why a couple of them are actually getting repeated. But you can see this is my group link. It's called LinkedIn Connection, and it's got a different little slug here. If I look at my next dude, he's got the same thing, all right? So if I go into Zapier, I've got this LinkedIn automation, and I've got this LinkedIn automation that's going automatically to all my LinkedIn people. And then I've got in here, I've got a group link by Link Wizard. All right. So you go in and you just go into Link Wizard, you go into your settings. Here's your Zapier integration. You just click this so you can get your Zapier integration. This token is how you connect your Zapier account. So right here, it will ask you for your Link Wizard account. You won't have one, so you'll just hit create account, and then you'll stick in your token right there, all right? And then once you stick in your token, you got 2 options. You can create just a normal short link, if you create this normal short link, this is not trackable. You will not see this in your dashboard, all right? So if you just create a normal short link, it's not gonna show up in your dashboard at all right? If you want it to show up in your dashboard, and you also can't add a Facebook pixel or any of those fancy stuff to this short link from Zapier, but you can with the group link, all right? So you can see in my group link, all I'm doing is I'm just essentially sending everybody to the same URL, but I'm just changing the data that I send. Whenever I send them with person 1, I'm gonna send his email. With person 2, I'm gonna send their email. With person 3, I'm gonna send their email. So everybody's going to pretty much the same link. The only thing is I'm changing their email addresses, because in my automation, you'll see, like look at this guy right here. It says, hi, Ishara, all right? So now if you just watch what happens in my, if you just watch what happens right here, that if I just click this link right here, all right? So that's just gonna load up. Now you see they've went there. I've got Ashara's email address right here. Now if I just come back over here and I click this again, you see that Ashara just got another email from me that notifies him, hey, I see you're on my website right now, right? So now I can know this dude's on my website and I can send him an email. If I would have sent his phone number, I could have called this dude. As soon as he clicks my website and he gets on my website, I can call him and be on the phone with him and be like, hey, you're on my website right now, looking at my prices. Is there something I can help you with? All right. So that group link allows you to create these links through an automation and still be able to track them inside your dashboard. So if you go to this group link, you can just go in, and it's kind of like everything else. You can see all your information, where everybody's clicking from, so you can see where all your information is. Here's that destination. You can see you can see here's the destination, so I can see everybody that is clicking, their email address, right? And then you can look up here and you can just see all the links that have been created, all right? So here's every link that's been created, all right? And then you can actually go in and look at some more information about that particular link under the group link, all right? So you can see that particular person for that one single link, where are they from? How many times did they totally click that link, all right? So it just allows you to package things up in a group, and what it's meant to do is work with Magic Zap, all right? So Magic Zap allows you to do, all right, so here's a scenario, all right? You see this website right here?
Mm-hmm.
It says, hey, you, we're connected on LinkedIn, so I noticed you're the position at company, all right? And then it's got some data down here, all right? So what you can do with Magic Zap is you can send this data in the URL, and it's going to rewrite this page and say, hey, Alexis, I noticed you're the learning consultant at PetSmart, and I wanted to get a chance to know you. Now I've just created this personalized page for this person. So what I do, I have another automation set up, and I go through everybody in my LinkedIn, and what I do is I just take, LinkedIn gives me their data, I just pop it in the URL like this, and then I hide all that data with this magic link, all right, with this group link. Now my user, when they see my email, they don't see all their data, right? They're not, oh, hey, you've got all my data. They just see a nice, pretty link, and when they click on it, it goes to a page just like this that's personalized from them, and if I have their email, I can, as soon as they land on my website, I can fire back off an email and say, hey, I see you're on my website, Alexis. Is there something I can help you with, all right? So that whole group link is really just meant to help you and with our other softwares, all right? So
that makes sense. I'm very familiar with Word and Excel and all that, so it's kind of like back in the beginning when you were creating the emails using the personalized emails. Putting that in, and now it's just taking it to the next level, which is the links and websites and stuff.
Yeah, so Magic Zap will allow you to personalize the website. It will allow you to, you see how this dude has his form already populated here? So and I do that on purpose. I don't need this dude's name. I don't need his email. I already have that data. All I need is his phone number. But if I show him these fields already populated, he's psychologically more apt to go ahead and give me his phone number, because he's like, well, I've already given
got my information.
Yeah, I've already given you my other information. If you know, and it just makes it easier for him, right? Like now he doesn't have to fill out these three things. But if I don't have if I don't have some of his information, like if I don't have his name, then it just changes and his name's not going to show up. It shows up here because ClickFunnels cookies me, all right? But if I were to go in and actually come to an incognito window and look at it, it's not going to show up in that incognito window because I don't have his information, all right? So
it'll just be blank?
It'll be blank if you make sure there's a space there, yeah.
Okay.
So, and you notice that his name's not there anymore, it just says, hey.
Right.
So that's just specifically what that's built for. It's built for just really to facilitate you because what you can do now is essentially if you understand how to use all our softwares, you can create a really powerful demo where you generate a lead through one system and you contact that lead out. And whenever you contact that lead out, you send them a link, like you build this link and you send them to a web page that's personalized for them. And then as soon as they hit that web page, you can get on the phone with them, right? So now literally you can go from, like you can go into text in bulk, you can generate a list of leads and you'll have their email, you'll have their phone number, you'll have their name, their company name, all that good stuff. You can send them out one of these links that encapsulates all that data. They can go to your page, the page completely customized just for them with their specific data. And then also as soon as they get on that page, you can fire off an automation and start a phone call. And now as they're on your website, looking at a website that says, hey, John, you know, we help, would you like new leads for tier 5, right? And I'd be like, yeah, how do you know about I would like leads for my company. And as I'm reading your website, bam, my phone starts ringing and it's you. Like, hey, John, I see you're on my website right now. What do you think about those leads? You want some leads? So it allows you to actually start to tie these softwares together. And then that's pretty much everything you need to know about Link Wizard right now until next week. Next week, we're actually adding in a new feature called Suspicious IPs to allow you to understand bot traffic. So if you're getting bot traffic, that you can filter out that bot traffic so that you can get a more accurate understanding of real actual clicks. We're adding in a filter where you can filter your own IP address so that you can filter those out from your traffic if you're trying to calculate conversions, how many conversions. And then we're also adding in conversion tracking where you can go in and add Link Wizard scripts to your websites, and then it will actually track conversions. So if you're buying solo ads from somebody, you can go in and you can create, you know, like me, I've got 3 solo ads vendors, and what I can do is I can create a link for each solo ad vendor, and I can give them each a different Link Wizard link, and I can install the conversion tracking on my website. Those short links can all go to the same website, right? So essentially, I can have something like this, all right? Essentially, I can have something like this. Here's my website, all right? And I've got this process right here. And this is just my landing page with an opt-in, right? This is a sign up. If he comes here, this is a sign up, and this is a sale, all right? So I can go in my conversion script and I can define, hey, a sign up happens on this page, a sale has happened on this page. That's because this would be my thank you page, right? This would be my order page. This would be my opt-in page, all right? So on the opt-in, nothing happens until he gets here. When he gets here, he has opted in, right? This is the order page. So once he fills this out and orders, he goes to the thank you page, a sale has happened. So you can tell Link Wizard where these conversions happen, and now what you can do is you can essentially come in and you can create link 1, link 2, link 3, right? All for your different solo vendors, and then you can have all these links route to the same spot, and then you can actually track conversions to each link, and you can see, hey, this dude gave you 56 opt-ins and 7 sales. This dude gave you 10 opt-ins and, you know, 6 sales. And this dude gave you, you know, 35 opt-ins and 19 sales. So now you can decide which one of these solo vendors are the one that you really want to spend money with, because you can track which one of the, I mean, you're given you're giving them a short link just so you can make sure that they deliver all your clicks, right? That's why you're giving them the short link, so you can make sure, hey, I bought 200 clicks from you. I want to make sure that you gave me 200 clicks, and I want to make sure that you gave them to me from the countries I told you to give them to me, right? I want T1 clicks all from the US. So now with this conversion tracking, you'll be able to actually go in and track conversions and see more, did this guy just deliver my 200 clicks? You'll be like, yeah, he did deliver my 200 clicks, and he also gave me 35 opt-ins and 19 sales. So now you can do some math, right? And you can figure out, well, how much did I pay? How much are my sales? What's the conversion worth to me? And you can figure out, does it make sense for me to give this dude another $200 for 200 more link clicks, or does it not make sense? But we won't release those until the end of next week, most likely. So other than that, that's pretty much everything you need to know inside Link Wizard. Pretty simple, right?
Well, yeah, I think so. And are you gonna send me this this video?
I will send you this video and upload it to YouTube after we're done. Correct.
Perfect. Thank you so much. This has been very helpful because I do have some of the other products that you were talking about, and again, I'm new to all of it, so I wasn't familiar with those either. So this is at least helping me understand where to start.
Well, Link Wizard is by far, I would say, by far really the simplest one, really, for the most part. Sticky reviews is pretty simple. I mean, sticky reviews is actually really, really simple. This one's a really simple thing. It just allows you to put in these reviews on your website. So you can put in these little reviews on your website, and then you can create these little review links so that when somebody purchases your product or service, you can send them out this review link, and then they can go through the process and tell you what they thought about your service. Did they not recommend you? If they don't recommend you, then you can collect their feedback, collect their information so that you can fix whatever thing they're unhappy about. If they do recommend you, you can collect their feedback, and you can ask them, hey, will you let me display this review on my website? If they're like, yeah, you can collect their image. You can say, hey, give me a picture of yourself, and then the new review will just be automatically added to your website. So, and I've got a bunch of work. You probably can't tell what it is, but this whole board right here that's covered with stuff over there is all new features that are going to be released as sticky reviews over the next 4 weeks. So we're doing a lot of active development here. So this one, we're about to make it really compete with Use Proof and make it where you don't only have just sticky reviews, you also have conversions. So until somebody like this guy right here, as soon as he signs up for this trial, he can turn into a conversion. And you don't have a review from him yet, right? He hasn't left you a review and said, hey, this is awesome. He hasn't done that yet. But you can still show a conversion and show that he signed up and bought your product, right? And that will help. Now you'll have a mixture of conversions. You know, Julie signed up. Tracy said Link Wizards are awesome. John just started a free trial. Here's another actual review. And then you'll be able to actually automatically follow up with those conversions and send them in an automation, your review links, to convert the conversion into an actual review. Because the conversions are powerful. It's powerful to see, hey, this dude bought this dude bought this dude bought this. But it's more powerful to see the words that they're saying about you, right? To see them say, hey, this is an amazing product. That's even more powerful. So until you get the review, we're going to give you the conversions. And then we're going to give you an automated process to turn those conversions into actual reviews. So you'll get the power of both ends. So this one's pretty simple. They're all really simple once you get your head around them. They're all really simple. Magic Zap is really simple to use, but you just need to understand how it works and what it does. And I kind of showed you already what it does. It just rewrites the content on your website. It pre-populates the form, and it's what triggers the automation. As soon as somebody comes to your website, it will trigger out that automation and be like, hey, this is done. So Magic Zap's pretty straightforward, and then Invoicing You is actually pretty easy. I'm about to release a whole bunch of new features in Invoicing You. Invoicing You just allows you to go in and essentially collect money through the internet. So most likely
I have that one too. I haven't looked at that one at all.
So it's pretty straightforward. Like, this is how I build my software clients. So this is how I build my clients. It's pretty straightforward. Like, here's one of my clients right here, and here's their invoice. It's already paid. All right. So Here's an invoice I sent them for, looks like $1,200 for some software development because they got one of my software developers here. Here's another invoice for another one of my clients, and they haven't paid it yet because I don't know why, but they haven't paid it. It's also for software development for 30 hours. All right, so they can just go in and pay it. They just go in and put in their information, and they can pay, and I can get my money. So it just allows you to create those invoices, and then it allows you to create product invoices, which means that you're not sending that product invoice to a person, but people can just go in and actually buy it. So like here's a product invoice for Sticky Reviews agency plan that I made for somebody. Here's a product invoice for Magic Zap. They can just go in and they can buy this product, and anybody can buy it. They can buy it multiple times. You can set quantity limits on it. But it just allows you to collect payments on the internet. And then RoboContact. RoboContact's more complex, and text in bulk is more complex. So both of these, though, if you log in both of these, since these are fairly complex, these are like our flagship products. So these are like to give you a comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky Reviews, I've spent 4 months with one developer building Sticky Reviews. Text in bulk, I've spent 2 years with 6 developers building that software product. All right.
The text in bulk, I have that one, I think, too. Is that where you'll actually be able to do a text, like an automated text?
Oh yeah, that you can do. You can do all sorts of stuff. So you want to.
Okay.
You can go in and just do lead generation. So if you want to find lawyers in New York, you can go in and run this search, and you'll get a bunch of lawyers back, a whole list of lawyers back. That would look something like. It would look something like this. This is one that I ran the same type of search process for LA gyms. All right. So these are LA gyms right here. Now I've got all their data here, and then I can literally just click one of these dudes or click all of them. This is a super feature rich platform. And then literally here's my text messages through them. All right. And then if I want to just call this dude right now, I can just call him and I just have a conversation with him right now. His name's Michael, it looks like. Hey, is this Mike? Is this Michael?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, hey, see? So that's Michael. And I just hang up the phone because I don't actually really need to talk to him. And then I can see that all that information is actually stored here. So here's that call recording where I can go listen what we just talked about. If I want to send him an email, I can't send him an email because I don't have his email address. But if I were to go in and add his email address, I'd be able to send him an email. All right. This one's a lot more complex, like I said. So this one, my recommendation before we talk about this one is you just go in here to the training and you go through all this training right here. It has plenty of training in it. So there's about 10 hours worth of training because, like I said, this is a fairly complex software. You can go in and buy a phone number, configure it. You can create an SMS chatbot. You can create an IVR. You can do lots of different stuff in here. RoboContact's about the same. It's also one of our flagship products, a little bit more complex. It also does lead generation. It does your cold outreach. So I would also suggest coming here and just go through the training module here as well. And that will just kind of make you understand what the software does, how it works, and get you all set up with that.
Okay.
These ones are pretty complex. I mean, they're not that complex. Like you shouldn't. They're very, very powerful. All right. Like RoboContact literally is the software that I use to go from having 8 software engineers to 40 full-time software engineers. I use that software just to target software development firms all over the U.S. and let them know about our company and how instead of paying $100,000 a year for a software developer salary, and then $80,000 a year worth of benefits and overhead and have a total cost of $180K for a software developer, they can buy them for me for a total cost of $30,000 a year, and they can save a whole bunch of money. And that's what I use to actually find all my clients that now keep software developers housed with me. So literally I used it, and within 3 months of using RoboContact, I went from having 8 software developers at my company to 32 software developers at my company in 3 months using that software. So if you know how to use it, then it allows you to go out and target clients, target people who need your services and start that cold outreach with them. So it's really, really cool. Like I said, if you look at it, I'll just show you like one of the campaigns in here. Here's a campaign that I've ran. Here's a campaign that I've ran for digital marketing, and let's say San Diego. All right. So here's digital marketing, San Diego. And here's 52 leads that I found. I've got their business, their address, their website, their phone number, their email address, all their social profiles. So I've got all this information. And I've automatically I've on this one, I submitted their contact us form. So I literally went out to their contact us form and submitted their contact us form. And this guy, for some reason, is just saying, he's saying no emails, but it's because I think I said only submit the contact us form. So this dude does your cold outreach automatically. He'll send your emails out for you. He'll submit contact us forms for you. He'll generate all the leads for you. So he's pretty cool. But those guys, like I said, they're more powerful. They have much more power, and they're not such a simple software. So just check out the training there, and you should be good.
Perfect. Okay. Good to know.
And then I'll just upload this to YouTube, and then after a little bit, once it uploads, I'll just send you the video. In case I forget, then just send me a message, and then I'll send it back to you. All right? I
sure will. I really appreciate it, John.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I look forward to learning this really well.
Yeah, well, I try to do trainings all the time to teach people. There's trainings in the software. If you just check out my YouTube channel, if you just go to youtube.com and just search my name, you'll find so many trainings on all the software, because whenever I do trainings, even stuff like this, I just upload it. So if you just go to YouTube and you just search John Vaughn, I'm the one that looks like there's a bunch of people behind him, this guy right here. And if you just come to my videos, then you'll see there's all sorts of training videos here.
Perfect.
Sticky review training, if you want to learn how to use sticky review. Here's a complete in-depth how to use Magic Zap and how to set it up. Here's how to do outbound IVRs with text in bulk. There's robo-contact stuff. So if you just go through here, here's like a 2-hour video. Here's a 4-hour video with Shelly on text in bulk.
Okay.
So there's lots of different trainings here on all the different softwares. So
I will definitely go check that out. That's so helpful.
Cool. Well,
I really, really appreciate it, and I look forward to your email and getting this stuff up and running.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know, okay?
I sure will. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Yeah, you do the same. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.